welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. I know this is a different setting. This setting will not be what is in every video or probably ever any video again. So yeah, I'm also going to apologize that I look very worn out and sweaty and gross. It's hot out and I just got home from taking Grayson to a few places and we were walking around, so I'm very exhausted, so lucky for me. But today's video, I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see this video on my Instagram, and a lot of you guys did want to see, so this video is going to be me talking about what it is like to be a stay-at-home mom who is single. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, well, Maya, you're not single anymore, so you can't really use that anymore as like an excuse or blah 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 blah. I want to put this out here, right now. When I'm saying single teen mom, single stay-at-home teen mom, that, by me saying that, means I still have no help with a significant other. Just because I'm with Tristan, we haven't been together for very long, so he's not here. He's not taking care of my kids, so it's still in the mindset of me being a single teen mom. And also, I've been so used to saying that that's just how I'm going to come out in this video. I'm going to be talking about what it's been like to be a single teen mom. Yes, just because I have somebody I am with, he lives 3 hours away from me, so I'm still doing this all on my own as if I was still a single teen mom. So I wanted to put that right here in the beginning of the video so nobody was confused. So the reason why I kind of like came up with this idea is on TikTok lately, I have seen a lot of people kind of like sitting there telling stay-at-home moms it is super easy to be a stay-at-home mom and that it is not hard at all. And it honestly is getting on my nerves a little bit that people just think that it's such an easy thing to do, and people just assume we do nothing throughout the day, really. So I thought I would come on here and talk about it a lot in detail and tell you guys it's not as easy as it seems. Now, yes, I am very much aware that there are a lot of other jobs out there that are 10 times more difficult than being a stay-at-home mom. I completely understand that, but you also have to understand that those jobs, you get to take vacations from work to go and relax. You get days off. Also, being a stay-at-home mom, you don't get days off. You don't get breaks, none of that. Especially if you are in my position, a single stay-at-home mom. I have no help with a significant other here to just take Grayson while I go do something, or I go out for an hour or two by myself. I don't ever get those days. I don't get to just sit down and do whatever. I'm sitting right now, but I'm still working. My kid is asleep, I'm still working. So it's not really relaxing for me because I'm still working. I'm going to be editing after this. I'm going to be cleaning a whole lot after I edit and upload this. Like, it is a non-stop cycle. So I'm going to run you guys through my basic day throughout the entire week except for Tuesdays. So every morning, me and Grayson usually wake up in between 9 and 10. Usually it's 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning that we are usually up. Keep in mind, I also don't ever get to bed before 2:30 in the morning. Hey, knock it off. Dog getting into stuff. So I'm usually not getting... Stop. Please. I'm usually not getting very much sleep at all as it is. And you also have to keep in mind, when I do go to bed at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, Grayson can also be sick. So I'm up 5 o'clock in the morning with him crying because he can't breathe, which I'm dealing with right now. He has a very bad cold, very bad cough, to where he has to have all these medicines, cough medicine, Tylenol, chest rub on him, or else he won't sleep at night because he's so congested from everything. It's terrible. I know the other night I didn't go to bed until 6 in the morning and I was up at 8 to help my mom get ready for Memorial Day. So it was a very terrible night for me. I don't get to take naps throughout the day. I know there's some parents out there and people are always like, oh, we'll sleep when they sleep, but I don't sleep when he sleeps because there's other things that I have to get done before I'm able to do what I want to do. So back to my daily routine. So we get up in between 8:30 and 9, and usually I don't ever get the chance to just wake up and feel good about waking up. It's a kid on top of me, cooing at me, poking at me, telling me to get up unless he's in his crib and he's crying and screaming. Then I'm right up to get him and bringing him into bed. And then diaper changes. He's changed, we come upstairs, breakfast. He eats. Some days I don't get to eat because I just don't have that luxury. He's just in that mood where he just doesn't want to sit still and he just doesn't want to eat anymore. He has a bottle and usually something else to eat, like cereal, eggs, whatnot, just a little something extra. After that, he goes into the living room and plays. While he plays, I clean up breakfast. And around that time, he's getting a little bit cranky, so it's bath time. Ooh, excuse me. He gets a bath, he gets dressed, and that. He usually goes down for a nap. When he goes down for a nap, I get ready for the day. So I am getting dressed, throwing my hair up. If I have time to do makeup, I do quick makeup. And then I am to cleaning the living room or the mess. And usually I stop midway of getting ready even and clean up the mess before he wakes up. He wakes up a little while later and then it is lunchtime or we're out the door going somewhere. I always try to take Grayson somewhere throughout the day so he's not stuck inside all day. Just like today, I took him to the park, and that's usually what we do. We usually go to the park on really nice days, or we go to do something that requires the outside world. Whenever we get back, it's lunchtime. Grayson has another bottle and then he eats, and after that he goes and plays in the living room again. I clean up everything in here. I clean up the bathroom from his bath, and after that he usually takes another nap around like 5 or 6. He sleeps then. That is my chance to clean up the room, make beds, do laundry. If I have the chance, I will eat. When he gets up, it is dinner time and he eats, bottle, etc. After that, I usually let him play in the living room again while I clean up dinner mess. So after I clean up dinner mess, I go get his pajamas and stuff for the night, and he's in the bath, all clean and dressed, and then we lay down and start having some, what is the word I'm looking for? Cool down time, I guess you could say. We usually watch a movie, which also requires me to chase him around the bed all the time, making sure he does not fall off the bed. I'm also trying to clean up the room while he's watching the TV or watching TV and watching a movie and relaxing. Either that or I'm feeding him some snacks. After that, he falls asleep. I am up. I am washing bottles that need to be washed. I'm doing anything else that needs to be done. I am showering at midnight. And I'm getting clothes ready for tomorrow, my clothes ready for tomorrow, planning what I need to plan, doing school, editing videos if they need to be edited, filming videos if they need to be filmed. Like, my day is all jam-packed. Like, it's very rare where I will just go out for the day with somebody and just not have that daily schedule. And it's so exhausting every day. I don't really understand why people think that stay-at-home moms really just sit on their butt and don't do anything throughout the day, because I know for a fact I really do not just sit on my ass and do nothing all day. I don't understand who could be able to do that, really. Like, our day is so jam-packed. Like, it's very rare when I'm able to just sit down and do nothing, and I always try to get as much stuff as I can done so that at night I don't have to do as much and I can try to get to bed earlier, but it never ever ever succeeds because there's always something else that comes up that needs to be done. It's also very, very stressful just trying to calculate and making sure that Grayson's eating as much as he needs to throughout the day, as well as me, like keeping on our daily schedule. Once you get into a schedule, it's amazing, but it's also still very draining. Like, for those who think that being a stay-at-home mom is super duper easy, it's draining, it's exhausting, it is just so overwhelming that I don't know how I do it. Like, people are probably were thinking, well, your mom takes Grayson sometimes. You're right. My mom does take Grayson sometimes. She will hold him for all of 4 minutes for me to go and grab a shirt for him and put it on him, or for me to take a piss throughout the day. Other than that, my mom doesn't take him for hours on end. She doesn't take him overnight. It's very rare when Alan's mom comes and takes him overnight, and even when she takes him overnight, I am cleaning my room. I'm cleaning the house. I'm getting everything back to normal because that's my one opportunity to do all of that before I have a baby come home and is all over me. But it is just really exhausting. Like, I just want to be real with you guys. I personally thought that newborn stage was really hard and that everything was just going to get so much easier, which a lot of people, I guess, do look at it that way. It is not. I think the newborn stage is the best, like, best phase ever. Yes, you're feeding your baby a lot more. Yes, you're going to be up more throughout the night. But your baby sleeps a whole lot during the day. You can get a whole lot done. You're also not chasing a little baby around. They're not getting into everything. They're not making a huge mess. And you get more opportunities to take naps with them and just keep up. Like, if I had another baby, I have like a so much better plan on things. Like, everything would be so much smoother. Like, so many things would be different. Like, I never had Grayson on a strict routine from the very beginning, so it was all over the place. I was super exhausted all the time. It was just very chaotic. So just as like a little backstory, I know you guys are also probably thinking, well, you had Alan in the first like month of his life, like you weren't always a single mom. Alan never helped me with Grayson personally. I would go to his place and stay the night there like once or twice throughout the week, and I was just doing the same thing I was doing at home. I was putting him to bed, feeding him all the time. Like, I would ask Alan to change his diaper and he wouldn't. Like, it was just like I was a single mom right from the beginning. I never had help with him whatsoever, really, and it was just really difficult. Like, it was really hard, especially. Your nails are very loud on the floor, dude. Those first few days after having him, if you have your significant other there in the hospital with you and they are helping you out, if they're helping you out after you had the baby so you can rest and get your strength back because you just went through 20 some odd hours of labor, I give you praise, and I am so thankful that you have that, but I am also so jealous that you have that or had that experience, because I never slept after I had Grayson. Anytime I would try to sleep, either Grayson would wake up and Alan wouldn't get up to get him, Alan would keep me awake and wouldn't let me sleep, or I was going back and forth getting Alan food, or I was getting food, and it was just so overwhelming. I remember there were so many times in the hospital that Alan would be passed out in his little bed and I would be sitting there holding Grayson, and I was just having a breakdown because I was so exhausted and that I had no sleep. I remember, I think it was when Grayson went and had his jaundice test done, they didn't bring him back for like an hour, and usually that test doesn't take longer than like 15 minutes, and I'm pretty sure they brought him back an hour later because I was so exhausted and they could just see it like all over me, and they were like, yeah, this girl needs a break, like she needs rest. Like, I think they all knew I hadn't slept at all, which it's very common for moms to not sleep very much after their first, like after giving birth, because you're always like super suspicious of if the baby's okay. You're always just mom mode right then and there. But you also do need sleep, which I never got. I don't think I really slept at all because I had no help whatsoever. Like, I did not get very much sleep like the first month of his life. And then obviously Joey came into my life, and that was a lot of help. but it was still very, very difficult. Like, I had that small experience of having somebody there, which it was amazing having somebody there throughout the day to help with Grayson, and now I'm just right back where I was, and it is very, very difficult. And I was literally just thrown into just having to jump right back into what I was doing before. It was like no smooth transition, nothing. It was just thrown back at me to do it all by myself again. And it was just really, really hard. If you are a pregnant teen and you are with somebody, I'm going to be completely real with you right now. I'm not playing games with this or anything. I'm saying this because I'm going to be 100% real with you. If you are a teenager who is pregnant and you are with your significant other who you are having said baby with, please, please, please have that backup plan and be prepared to be a single teen mom. I'm not saying that you're not going to stay together. I'm not saying that your relationship is just going to end like that. I'm telling you this because you never know. I was the girl who thought me and Alan were going to be together forever. We were going to get married. Our relationship was great. And then things started to change. Once he found out that I was pregnant, everything changed from there. And I never prepared myself to be in the position that I am in right now. So please, if you are a mom, teen mom, whatever, please prepare yourself to be in that position that you could ever possibly be in as a single mom. Make sure you have a backup plan. You know what's you need to do. Like, just have that backup plan and be prepared to have that possibility happen, because possibilities can happen. It can always just, everything can turn from going right to wrong in a second and you be completely blindsided. So please, 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 just be prepared just in case. If you're a single mom, stay-at-home mom, whatever you are, I am so proud of you. You are doing a wonderful job. If you have not heard that in a while, you are doing a wonderful job raising your child. I am sure they are healthy, happy, etc. You are doing an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you because it is not easy. I do understand that. Like, there are days I just want to give up, but I don't. Like, there are days where my mom has, like, taken Grayson from me because I'm about to have, like, an instant breakdown from just being so flustered and overwhelmed, and I totally understand the positions that you could possibly have ever been in. If you ever are in that position, please try to find somebody that will gracefully take your child for the day just for you to get some rest. If not, it is okay. Put your child in your high chair, put them in their crib, get a pack and play and put right outside the bathroom, put some toys in there, put them to bed, go take a bath, go do something. Put down your housework and relax for 5 minutes. I know it's going to drive you nuts that everything is a mess, but if you are in that stage where you are about to break down and just want to give up on everything, take that 5 minutes to 10 minutes to yourself. Do not worry. Your baby crying is fine. They are going to be okay. They will calm themselves down. Just take that 5 minutes to yourself to just recuperate and regain yourself, because it will help you so, so much. I know this video was kind of all over the place, but this was just like really stuff that I needed to talk about and just kind of explain to people. Like, being a single stay-at-home mom is so not as easy as what people seem. And some of you guys are probably thinking, well, if you're a single stay-at-home mom, how are you getting income? I work from home, so my life is I take care of my almost 1-year-old son. I am going to college online. I do YouTube as my job, aka here, hello, welcome to my YouTube. And I also keep up on social media, which I get money from some of them. And yeah, like, I'm always doing the house chores. I'm helping my mom out. I'm currently going to be helping my mom out with some bills in the upcoming weeks. Like, it's so much to handle for just one person. I'm 18. I'm just turned into an adult, and it's so overwhelming, and it's just so difficult to deal with. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.